And we are. Starting one. Libby Overson is in the designated player spot, well, which is the softball equivalent player spot, well, which is the softball equivalent of the designated instead. Poli Hancock with us. Okay, and Skylar Hevner, the leadoff batter. Okay, and Skylar Hevner, the leadoff batter, is up to bat. It is.
Did move, I think.
To bat. It is.
Did move, I think.
Okay, hopefully we have all that sorted out now.
All right. So we're having issues with the media network here at St. John, so now we've switched to a different internet source, and hopefully we'll be able to go live. We appreciate all.
I just checked and we are up all and good. So just a quick catch up. Leadoff hitter for Round Valley, Skylar Hevner, out on a ground out to first. Brentley Fitch and then just moments ago had a base hit on a full count. And now Kelsey Walker, number 21, is up to bat for Round Valley, facing Pulsifer with the 1-0 count. A hit past third base, and Finch stops a second. That is a single for Kelsey Walker with 1 out.
Kelsey Walker is a really good player for Round Valley. Roll it up, Dean, let's go. Tough point guard in basketball.
Entering this game, Kelsey Walker has a .635 batting average. Highest on the team, at least 10 games played. Now up to bat in the cleanup spot, number 10, Carla Arola. Number 10, as I mentioned, for the Elks. Some Pulsifer. Hits strike zone for a strike.
Round Valley looks like they're going to be aggressive on the bases. And she almost took off, so they'll have to be aware.
Is back to Pulsifer. Pulsifer gets it to third, and it's dropped by Nicole Wall.
She did the right thing, trying to get the lead runner, cut it down at third. So, unfortunately, the ball was just dropped. Bases loaded with 1 out, Dale.
Bases loaded with 1 out with the starting pitcher for the Elks, number 4, Ryan Harmio. Up to bat with loaded bases. Has a .545 average on the season with 4 home runs and 33 RBIs. Facing Pulsifer on the mound. That's a base hit past first base. Number 5 will score, as will number 21, Kelsey Walker. Brentley Fitch and Kelsey Walker will score. Carla Arola to third. And it's a 2 RBI now. Up to bat.
That was a seeing eye single, Kale. It went right between where the first and second baseman were.
Now up to bat, number 20, Ruth Wilbank, designated player for Round Valley this afternoon. Assumes bunt position. It's a ball. Check to third base is unsuccessful. And St. John's will take a mound visit. Down 2-0 with 1 out. St. John's looking to hopefully get out this inning with 2 on base. And leave Round Valley with only 2. And we apologize for the technical difficulties earlier. We should have stuff back up and ready. Back up to bat. Number 20, Ruth Wilbank. With 1 out. Runners on second and third. Swings and gets her for a strike. Hitter in the lineup. Leadoff hitter Skylar Henever, the only outs for Round Valley. That's hit first base. Arola will score. Jaramillo gets to fourth, and it's an RBI single for Wilbank.
That brings the Round Valley lead to 3-0, but there's 2 outs now.
Oh, it's a sack RBI. Her batting average, though, since she did score. Now up to bat number 15, Autumn Webster, first baseman. Inside ball. Jaramillo will not advance from third base after the scramble to get the ball from Nilsson.
Yeah, St. John's right now needs to in the dugout, see if they can get their bats to warm up.
On the 1-0 count. It's a hit into play, gets to St. John's down 3-0 after first half of the inning.
Yeah, that's a tough play because it looked like Wall from third base was going to get it, and the ball gets past her into Sinigini, who comes up.
Right place, right time for Sinigini.
It's a great play by Sinigini.
So Ryan Jaramillo will be the starting pitcher for Round Valley on the mound today. Previously mentioned. With 18 appearances and 12 games started, has 3 saves on the season. She'll be facing Lucen afterwards. Then Casey Sinigini in the leadoff spot. We are back from the break with Legacy Team Productions. Lucy Sundahl in the leadoff spot for the Redskins, taking on Jaramillo. That burst of wind.
Yeah, the gusty winds of St. John's.
It is that time of year.
It is.
Lucy Sundahl batting left. Pitch from Jaramillo is a looking strike.
Yeah, it looks like she has good movement on the ball, watching her warm up, and it's pretty fast. It's good quickness to her pitch, so could be a tough night.
On the 0-1 count. High ball, high pitch for ball 1. Back into play with the 1-1 count. For ball 2.
Looks like she wasn't presenting the ball, so she'd get onto the rubber with the ball in hand and the glove. And so she had that walk on separated. So the official stopped the game and made that correction. So she recovered from that after throwing a second ball. Now it's tied up at 2-2.
No swing. Off spot. There's the first swing, and it's in play. Throw to first base is Too far past number 15. Sundahl will stay at first.
Yeah, she tripped. Looked like she was trying to get to second and loose dirt over there. Don't worry, soon that dirt will be blown away. I was able to get the leadoff runner on. Runner takes off for second. That's an interesting. From here, I was blocked out by the plate official, but it looked like the throw beat her, but maybe she slid under it. If the call was, the tag was applied first.
Now she'll go to the second, to the field umpire.
Yeah, she's going to go and try to see what he saw.
Go, girl. Keep riding the ball. Here you go. Got to swing, babe. Got to swing.
Swipe out. On the 1-0 count. Ellington takes time.
That's it. When you're ready, there you go. There you go.
Hits the strike zone for a looking strike. Makes count tied up at 1. Ellington swings and misses, and that was strike 3. Apologies on the misinformation. As strikeout for Jaramillo, and now Bella Nelson, number 9 for the Redskins, up to bat, with Sundahl in scoring position on second. And high foul over towards the gym for strike 1 with 1 out. Looking strike as it hit the top outside corner.
Throwing the ball, moving it well inside the strike zone, challenging the batters.
On the 0-2 count. Low swing and miss, dropped second. Ball advances to third. On the dropped strike by Newman.
That was a great pitch. Changed the speed of the changeup. It came in low, bounces, and the catcher mishandles it, goes to the fence, and Bella's able to get to first base. So now we have runners on the corner with 1 out.
Now up to bat Casey Sinigini on the season. She has a .526 batting average with 11 home runs and 26 RBIs.
Courtesy runner in for Bella.
Do you see the number on that?
Number 8.
That's Riley Wagner, base running for Nelson. Sinigini swings and it's high to third base for the second out of the inning.
Just missed that one. Had a good swing on the ball, just missed.
So, pop-up leads the second out. Now Libby Overson, designated on the corners with 2 outs. High pitch for ball 1. Pitch from Jaramillo fouls on to the first base side. She informs Overson to not hit it towards her, but to hit it over the fence. Now it's a swing and a miss for Overson.
She had a great cut on that one, just missed.
Now on the 1-2 count with 2 outs.
Now last time with the 1-2 count on, she came with a changeup, so I'd be sitting with the change here.
High for ball 2.
Wrong.
It's a high as they go into the dugout down 3.
That is a devastating combination. She has a really good fastball and then a nice changeup. And you're seeing this ball coming up there the size of a watermelon, and you just cannot hold back. And even out of the zone, it's just tough because that ball is so hittable.
Pulsifer will retake the We are back here at Legacy Team Productions. I'm Cale Hancock, joined with me by Mr. Paul Hancock. Maisie Pulsifer back on the mound for the Redskins. It's Autumn Webb. Kylar Penrod leading off for the Elks. First pitch is a swing and a miss.
You know, Macy's done a great job this year. She had a tough snowflake team that won the 3A East. Only gave up 2 runs, I think, in 4 innings with them.
Fouled off by Kenlar.
So she does a great job as a pitcher.
Pulsifer on the season has a 2.1 ERA. Lowest among St. John's pitchers. And hit high from glove of Ivana Richardson for the first out on a pop out. Now in the 9th spot, Taisley Newman. That's in play towards shortstop St. and he gets it to Ivana for the second out.
He's made that look very easy. You know, nice play, comes up with a good strong throw, easy.
St. Jenny manages to find herself in the right spot for those fielding plays. To the top of the batting order we go. Skylar Hevner, number 2 for the Elks, this time batting right-handed. Swing and fouled. Oh, 2 count with 2 outs. Top of the 2nd inning. Swing and fouled. Keeps the at-bat alive. On the 0-2 count. Outside for a ball.
Oh, Mace has a great pitch. Good pitch, Maisie. Good pitch.
1-2 count. That's in play past first base for a base hit for Hefner. Now, Brentley Finch will come on. Had a single in the first inning. Now, this time up to bat with Hefner on base. Two outs. Down low for a ball. Nelson is quick to check the runner at first. Pitch from Pulsford is in play into center field. Hefner goes past second. Then Finch goes past first, and it's a double for Finch as it got towards.
And if she's not there backing up the play, that ball goes in the dugout and scores another run.
Lighting up, so try pressing the orange button maybe.
Well, I had it that way, and so I redid it again to see if it was trying to pick up off of yours. Let me see yours.
Low outside for. Runners on second and third for Kelsey Walker. Swings and hits that one in play. Sinigini at shortstop gets to Ivana, and it's a scoreless inning for St. John's with 2 runners left on base. Olivia Richardson to lead off with Nicole Wall and Ivana Richardson following.
Top of the second for St. John's to recover after the first inning, be able to get 4 up. Yeah, see, look how much yours is compared to this one.
Redskins is Olivia Richardson, still facing Ryan Harmio on the mound. There's something on the field. Now it's off. Got that taken care of. Pitch from Harmio is a looking strike. Richardson showed bunt, but then pulled back. Either way, it is a strike. Bunt from Richardson is fair. Nope, it is ruled foul. Rolls past the line. Count is 0-2. Richardson strike 3 in the first out of the inning. Now up to bat from third base, Nicole Wall. And that's it. Oh, lined out right into the glove of the pitcher Harmio for a 1-pitch, 1-out for Wall. Now Ivana Richardson batting left is up to bat. Harmio not let anyone on base yet this inning. And that just changed. Ivana with a line drive out to left field for a single.
Ivana rounded that one really strong one. She's going to go to second base. When you come back. Not let anyone on
Now up to bat, Maisie Pulsford, the pitcher today for the Redskins.
You'd like to see Maisie step up in here and help herself out, get a base hit, and advance the runner to second, maybe third.
Swing and fair. And now Round Valley with 2 scoreless innings. St. John's with 2 scoreless innings. Round Valley not allowing any runs heading into the 3rd inning. Still can't hear you.
It's turned all the way up.
Yeah, I believe you.
Unless so you should be 1.
Yeah. Testing. Leading off for Round Valley is number 10, Carla Erola. She faces Pulsfer on the mound. Pulsfer has done a great job to keep runners from scoring. Erola leading off, Jaramillo on deck. Low pitch for ball 1, hit the dirt.
Now let's see. It's up to 12.
Say something.
Grounded to short, picks it up, throws it across to first, gets the out. Big strong throw by Synergy.
It's a little behind, so.
I know. Coach is letting the batter know, don't hit it to the shortstop. She's making all the plays.
Ryan Jaramillo, the batter.
What about now? 1 ball. Or ball's up on the. Ooh, that one just misses on the inside.
Ryan Jaramillo, the batter.
Back.
It's way better than before now.
Not as loud as yours was.
But it'll be good. So 2-1 count, 1 out for Jaramillo at bat.
What we might need to do is turn yours down and then we turn the input volume up.
Maybe. Out.
Just It's up.
So 3-1 count with 1 out. With 1 out. Pulls for inside for a walk. For ball 4. Now number 20, Ruth Wolpbank, designated player for Round Valley, will come up to bat. Foul ball for strike one. Pitch from Pulsifer is down low for a ball.
Okay.
1-1 count. Foul ball. Brings both teams wearing whites today. Outside for ball two.
No, I appreciate it.
In play for foul,
Okay.
as says the umpire.
That ball was right down the line, just left, I mean, probably barely. Giving the batter for ground ball a second chance as she was thrown out on the plane.
On 2-2 pitch, fouled past the Round Valley dugout. Two count. Hit into play to Ellington at second base. Makes no throw.
Yeah,
Jordan, bat
the
hop.
ball took a terrible hop right before Jordan. When she went back to pick it up, both runners were
Bat
safe.
hop, George. Shake it off.
A fortuitous bounce for Round Valley on that one.
2 runners on base for Round Valley with Autumn Webster, Harmio at second, Wilbank on first. Mounds hit to play to Ellington at second, dropped it, now picked it back up for the out to
Jordan, way to
first.
stay with it, Jordan.
Harmio advances to third, Wilbank to second on the ground out to first.
Another
From second base. Swings into play. Line out to end the to take us to the bottom of the third inning. St. John's with a 3-0 deficit.
Yeah, back to back.
We'll step aside for a moment. Step aside for a moment. Line outs to end to take us to the bottom of the third inning. St. John's 0 deficit. Leading off for the Redskins is Lucy Sundahl, number 5. Bounce hit into playing third base, fielded to first base for the out. Now it's bat Jordan Ellington, number 4, the Redskins. Low for ball 1.
That one clearly goes off of the left knee shin guard of the umpire. He flexes his leg on that one. So, oh, that one was a lot.
Fielded to first base for the out. High for ball 2.
Same thing, roll up just like that, quick.
And Ellington's hit by the pitch, and she will take the walk to first base. Bella Nilsson now up to bat with Ellington on first.
Go, Bella. Here you go now, Bella.
Nilsson takes a looking strike. Check to first base. Ellington is safe. Armio is fouled off by Nelson. And a look strike for strike 3 and second out of the inning for the Redskins. Ellington still at first with Sinigini at bat.
2 down, Jordan. You gotta be moving. 2 down.
Down low strike on the first pitch. Check swing and caught it for strike 2. Check swing. Fouled. Keeps the at-bat alive on the 0-2 count. 2 outs. Swing and fouled once again by Sinigini. Inside, and Sinigini is hit by the pitch, so she will go to first. Overson swings down low. Fouled off on the first base dugout side over the bullpen, over the dugout for strike 1, strike 2. Counts 0-2 with 2 outs. Grounded low for a ball.
Bounces that one in, trying to get her to chase. catcher. Ball thrown in from dead ball territory.
On second, Synergy on first. The 1-2 pitch. Two is a swing and a miss for Overson, and that ends the inning. St. John's down 3, heading into the 4th.
First one on the left and the bottom.
Leading off from the 9th spot in the batting order is number 8, Taisley Newman for the Elks. Top of the 4th inning. Pitch from Pulsifer is outside. Newman fouls that towards the St. John's side.
All right. Let's try that.
Now one in play, Synergy, who else throws it to first, and runner is it safe, got there in time.
I think it was a close play, but I also, she pulled her foot, so she probably got there on time. But regardless, the foot was pulled. So 1 on.
It's good.
Yeah, I can hear me way better.
Had to avoid that one. Nevertheless, it's a ball.
So 1 on.
That goes past Ellington at second base, into center field. Lucy Sundahl picks it up. And Hefner with a single. Newman on second. Now Brentley Finch, right fielder at bat for the Elks. Bouncing to play to Richardson at first base. Richardson goes to third. Runner is safe. Loaded bases for the Elks with no outs.
That's a tough throw by Ivana to come from her knees to throw it all the way across the field to third and made it.
And that one's hit up high towards left field, and
We have a play at the plate.
Martin gets it, goes past, no. And Taisley Newman scores Off the RBI single from RBI double from Kelsey Walker
Actually, it was a flyout.
on the flyout.
Everyone moved up one on the throw.
Oh yeah. That was the fielder Cambria Martin, the flex player, with the out. Runners on second and third for the Elks with one out, up 4-0. Swing and hit over to center field. One will score. Hefner scores. Brentley Finch.
Runner moves up from first to third as the ball was just being held on the infield by St. John. So now they have runners at second and third with one out.
Carla Arola with the RBI double. Ryan Harmio up to bat. One out, outside for inside for ball 2. And that's a line drive past left field.
Good drive, Camby. Good drive, Camby.
Finch will score.
And batter takes first on the throw. So again, with one out, Round Valley has runners on second and third.
Harmio with the RBI double. Still with one out, Ruth Wilbank up to bat with two runners in scoring position. In the top of the 4th inning. Swings and misses down low for strike 1. Swings and in play to third base. Foul ball.
Yeah, that was probably about a foot foul when she got on it. Great call by the umpire, shutting it down. Because she would have got the out, but a run was coming home immediately, so it would have been 7-0. So 0-2 on the batter. Still one out.
The pitch from Pulsifer is high up in play. Drop. Ellington didn't get it. And Wilbank to first.
Yeah, that was one of those high fly balls that you settle underneath, and it takes forever for it to get down. It's tough to see. Those are easy to misjudge and slip out.
Autumn Webster, the batter.
So runners at the corners.
Inside for ball 1. As Wilbank steals second.
Yeah, Round Valley's being really aggressive right now. It's like a shark circling with the blood in the water. They feel an opportunity.
Swing and fouled to the left fence side.
You know, Pulsifer's done a great job staying in and around and near the plate. Balls have been hit, and you know, some plays have been made and some haven't, but she's done a great job pitching. Defense needs to help her out right now and get her back in the dugout.
In play, past second base. Harmio will score. Gets there. And Webster is safe at second.
Yeah, that was a great call. Ball was a little late getting there. She was able to slide on the far side of it.
Visit Round Valley with a 9-0 lead. top of the fourth, Taisley Newman due at bat. Correction, Penrod at bat. With Webster on second. Hit that pass, first base. Line out, Penrod will stop at first, and Webster gets home. Penrod out.
Yeah, being aggressive, trying to take second on the throw to home, and Bella Nelson was able to gun her down at second base. So it brings us to 2 out, Scale.
It'll be a sac hit for Penrod as Webster scored. And Round Valley takes a 10-0 lead. St. John's finally able to scrounge out the second out.
That was a strike by Bella.
Newman at bat. Fair to line outs to third base to Nicole Wall, and that takes us to the bottom of the fourth. St. John's gives up 6 innings in the fourth, 6 runs.
Yeah,
They look to strike right back.
yeah, they just need to get back in the dugout, get the bats warmed up, and get after this again. They can hit this batter. They just got to start doing it.
Is due up to lead off the fourth. Nicole Wall and Ivana Richardson on deck. Legacy Team Productions, founded and created by Judge Michael Latham.
Go up, Prieto. You got to have a mask.
Alongside Mr. Paul.
No,
Hancock.
so we don't have to see you.
He's joined with me currently. With you this Friday afternoon. 1 hour into this game. Apologize for the earlier technical difficulties of the Wi-Fi and then just currently audio. Hopefully you can now St. John's look to put up some more runs on the board. Hopefully start up a comeback victory. Bad news out of Dr. Pepper.
Good news. I went to this, grabbed a new Coke on my way here. So I have a full one.
Mine.
Oh, if we maybe put on stereo 1 and 2 will work just fine. The quad might have been messing us up.
Leading off, Olivia Richardson, looking strike from Harmio.
Yeah, Harmio's been around the plate, and she's pitched tough. She's a very good pitcher for Round Valley. Round Valley has 2 seniors, by the way.
Only
They have
5 for
I think they have 7 juniors, but I think they said that there was 2 seniors with their scorekeeper.
2 seniors are Skylar Hevner and Ruth Wilbank. Swing and miss for Richardson, makes the count 1-2.
But also St. John's is quite young as well. Before
Seniors.
4 out of the 10 that are playing.
High for ball 2. Fouled by Richardson. Keeps the at-bat alive. Armio on the 2-2 count. Swung down low by Richardson. Aggressively hits the fence on the Round Valley dugout.
They were scattering like flies on that one.
Once again on 2-2 pitch. Swung and missed down low. Richardson. Nicole Wall. Due up for the Redskins. Vanna Richardson on deck. Swung and hit past third base for.
And she just chops it between second and third for a single.
Vanna Richardson now up to bat for the Redskins with Wall on first. Check swing, strike.
Yeah, there's some interesting action by the pitcher on that one. I think she slipped. So I think everyone's eyes kind of got messed up with that.
0-1 pitch. Down low for a ball. Nope, caught the corner for a strike.
Yeah, right on the corner. Better. But that was all over the outside corner.
Low for a ball. Ball stays at first. One-two pitch is out towards left field for Richardson. Caught by Cassidy Elmer.
To the warning track. The left fielder was able to track it down.
That was Cassidy Elmer, flex spot in the lineup for Round Valley.
The St. John's fans were a little bit excited on that one.
Amazing.
Out.
Looking strike on the check swing. Hit
she
past
goes.
Pitcher and second base first, and the center fielder couldn't pick it up. Wall
They're going to
takes
get
it
one.
up past third. Gets to third on the RBI triple.
That would be ruled a single with a two-base error as it went through the center fielder's legs to the fence. Able to score a run on that one, cutting it to a 9-run lead for Round Valley.
So it won't count.
You like to see that, though. You want to see Maisie help herself out. She got the base hit, and it turned into a run.
Lucy Sundahl back to the top of the batting order with Kinsley Martin, the runner for Pulsifer, on third. Towards the fence. Nope, correction, that's Riley Wagner, the base runner.
Yeah, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Part of the speed-up rules.
All for ball one on the 1-1 count. Swing too high for.
Again, you bring that change up, and the ball just sits there and spins and looks so big. Not to swing.
Brings count to 1-2 with 2 outs. Wagner on third. Hit up high and fouled.
Back-to-back change-ups. Barely missed that one. Sundahl was on it.
Keeps the at-bat alive. Romeo on the 1-2 pitch. Swung and foul ball.
Yeah,
Another foul. Not sure what the Ruling there.
He called it a strike, and it's a drop third strike, so the runner has the opportunity to take first. So now that gives us 2 runs because the runner from
As you mentioned, takes first.
coach is asking if it was a foul ball. So
Colette Myers, the Round Valley head coach.
a little bit of momentum here. Put 2 up on the scoreboard. Hopefully they can keep this rolling.
With Lucy Sundall on first with 2 outs. Jordan Ellington. Umpires have a discussion.
Yeah, they're just trying to make sure that the one's in the right position. He's sitting over there in position C, which he should be in position B. It could be in C because it gives you a really good view. Sometimes they slide us over there on 2 outs, but he's moving over.
Now Ellington.
There you go, Jordan.
Foul.
A little quicker. There you go. There you go.
It is. Round Valley got out to the concrete. I thought it would have been out. Looking strike for Ellington.
Okay, here you go. You got a battle, babe. Let's go.
Brings the count to 0-2 with 2 outs.
Watch the change up.
St. John's down 10-2.
There you go. There you go.
Foul.
There you go.
She's on it. Just missed it. When the ball comes flying fouled straight back like that, it's just barely a miss.
That's it, Jordan.
Foul pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, you like to see when batters battle like this. Try to force the pitcher into making a mistake.
And that one connects towards center field. It's dropped by the center fielder.
Another
Sundall
run.
takes off past third. She will score. And Ellington gets to second.
Told you she was on it. She was right there on that one the whole time. Figuring out this pitcher right now.
RBI.
Hitting becomes contagious sometimes too, Cal.
Now Bella Nelson. 2 outs.
Right.
Out towards right field. It is not.
Oh, she might be able to score on this. This might be an infield home run.
Ellington scores. Nelson gets to third. On the RBI triple.
She hit that perfectly down the line. Round Valley made a heck of an effort to get to it and just didn't get there.
Good job, Bella.
RBI triple. Those are fun.
Kinsley Martin, the courtesy runner for Nelson, with Casey John's cutting into this Round Valley lead. 4 runs so far this inning. Hope to continue that run. Down low for Sinigini.
You'd love to see Sinigini unload on one here. Wind's blowing out to right field.
Martin will stay.
Yeah, she was coming and realized that the ball didn't go very far from the catcher.
As Round Valley will take a mound visit to Harmeo. Quick identification, this is Legacy Team Productions, brought to you and founded by Judge Michael Latham and the Loft Legacy Teen Center. Kale Hancock, joined with me with Director of the Loft, Chief of Probation, Court Administrator Paul Hancock. Now Casey Sinigini on the 2-0 count. From Jaramillo, catches the inside corner for a strike.
You notice it was getting quiet. One side was getting louder, the other side was getting quieter. Now they're both trying to rally each other at this point.
2-1 pitch is high up.
This is honestly one of those batters you don't mind walking, because if it's put into her wheelhouse, it's going to go a long ways.
And the walk comes to fruition. Sinigini gets the inside ball 4.
That might have been one of those intentional, unintentional walks, where it's like, we're going to try to get her to chase.
On each corner with Libby Overson at bat.
Now you'd like to see Overson make up for that and played another run for us.
2 outs, hits out and in
Gets
play
it.
past first. Martin will score. Sinigini gets to third. It gets past third base. Sinigini will score. And Libby Overson gets to second with Olivia Richardson due up.
Here you go, baby. Start fast.
Richardson facing Jaramillo. Swing and miss for a strike.
It's interesting as you watch this game, though, the batters have swung with more confidence this inning and later into this inning once they started the rally.
Fouled off to the fence.
They're starting to believe that they have an opportunity here.
Happiest animal in the world's a goldfish. Swing and foul for Richardson. St. John's able to forget about past few innings and try to rally up. Some more runs here in the 4th. Able to keep this game alive.
Oh!
Gets dropped by the first baseman. Richardson gets to first. Overson to
Game, you put the ball into play, anything can happen. The key is getting the ball into play and working hard.
nothing in sports.
Well, you get to baseball, softball, and in football time runs out, basketball time runs out, wrestling time runs out. Baseball, time does not run out. You've got to get the last out.
Round Valley taking another mound visit. Nicole Wall due up for the Redskins. Overson at third. Olivia Richardson at first. St. John's down 4, able to scrounge up 6 runs in this inning. A lot of them with 2 outs.
I wish we were keeping score so we could tell how many runs were on a 2-out rally here. So
Wall was the 7.
came in hard with the changeup. Her changeup has been a really good pitch for her. And that was a great start off, 0-1.
Down low for ball 1. Ties the count up at 1. Swing and miss for Wall.
Another
Strike
changeup.
2.
Another changeup.
With 2 outs, runners in each corner still. Umpire takes time to dust off the plate.
You're ready, Nicole. It's coming this time.
Vanna Richardson on deck. Pitch from Jaramillo. Swung into play by Wall, picked up by Harmiel. Throw to first is in time.
It was a swinging bunt, and it happened to go right to the pitcher, and she was able to get the out. But what a tremendous 4-run game as we go into the 5th.
All right, St. John's heading into the 5th inning with a lot less work to do, but still a lot to do. Take a minute, step aside. This is like I say step aside because it pauses the broadcast when I go to edit the thing. Top of the 5th inning, St. John's able to bring the Round Valley lead to only 4 now as they entered the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th, down 10. Maisie pulls for on the other Hefner at bat. Looking strike for strike 1. Five for ball 1. Ties it at 1-1. Sundahl picks it up, and it's a leadoff single. Brentley Fitch now up to bat. Swung and it's its second. Runner is safe.
Yeah, it looked like the runner beat the ball there. Nicole Wall kind of took a step back on it, tough play. So now we have runners at first and second with no outs.
Kelsey Walker up to bat, batting left-handed. Swung down low and fouled. Barely hit the tip of the bat. No 1 pitch from Pulsifer. He's into play to Ellington at second.
She got the tag at second.
Got the tag, no throw is made. 1 out, runners in the corners for Round Valley. Carla, 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. Down low for Pulsifer. Swung into play. Throw to first is in time. The runner at third is safe.
Yeah, she got back to the bag.
That's what St. John's needs to do. Not worry about the runners on base and just get the batters out.
Yeah, Kate.
And the outs will take care of themselves.
Yeah, Maisie's done a great job of just focusing on each batter, not worrying about what's going on behind her. She's done a fantastic job.
Ryan Harmiel out back. Hefner took off. Runners on second and third for the Elk. Now. Doesn't leave a mark. Counts 1-1. Pitch from Pulse for his in play. Allen Matt from St. John's. Jaramillo goes down to third and is safe at third.
Jaramillo helped herself after giving up 6 in the last inning. She helps plate 2 with that hit ball.
2 score for Round Valley. They with Ruth Wilpink up to bat. She takes time. Which Round Valley takes time.
I think they were doing bringing a courtesy runner in for the pitcher. She's also hobbled a little bit because of that ball that hit off her. Seven.
Courtesy number 7, Zoe Hamblin for Round Valley. O2 count for Wilbank. Swung and fouled.
That's a hard hit ball between third and second. Score plating another run. Third run for Round Valley this inning, making it top of the 5th with 2 outs.
RBI for Wilbank and Autumn Webster up to bat. Inside for ball 2.
Oh, great
Looking
pitch.
strike, check to first base is not. 2-1's a count with 2 outs. Pitch from Pulsifer. Down low. It was the 3rd ball. Webster thought it was the 4th ball.
Close, but it was definitely inside. 2 outs, 2 on.
With Kylar Penrod up to bat. From Pulsifer, wild pitch, runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. Now if you're St. John's, you don't have to worry about that, just get this runner out.
Always, yep, just focus on the one. Get the one out and you're...
Pulsifer, foul. Goes past wall at third.
Takes second, so we have runners at second and third on that error.
Got 14-6 with Taisley Newman at bat. Penrod at second, Webster at third.
Final plate two.
Scores. Penrod scores.
Puts us back to 16-6.
Back to the top of batting order, Skylar Hebner takes the box.
Of the inning as well, so.
Outside for a ball. And deep inside for ball two. Hebner able to avoid being hit by the pitch.
And just misses.
Low ball.
Gets a little bit of a pass ball, catcher drops it, and they take advantage of that.
First strike. 3-1's the count. Hey, Ellington couldn't pick it up.
Play at the plate.
And Newman scores. Hebner to second.
Two base error. Plate's another run.
These errors are killing St. John's. Finch due up as looks like Coach Casey Nilsson comes out to
Coach Nelson is probably just telling them, relax, don't worry about it, let's get this out, and then we'll get back in there themselves, and we'll get back in this game. It looks like right there, Coach Nelson's telling them, just take a breath. We'll be okay. Oh, and he's changed pitchers.
So Casey Sinigini will come in at pitcher.
And Maisie Pulsifer, although there's 17 on the scoreboard, and there's still another runner on base that's hers. She actually threw a heck of a ball game, and they were aggressive on the bases. So kudos to them. And Round Valley's number 2 in the 2A conference. That's a very good team over in Round Valley. They play a lot of summer ball, and they do a lot of things well over there. So. I thought Maisie did one heck of a job.
A lot of these runs, this game might be far lower than expected.
Right now, you just get Sinigini in here. Let's get one more out, and you got to get 2 runs at the bottom of the 5th. You got to get 2 runs to keep this game going.
Maisie Pulsifer goes to 5th base, 3rd base.
3rd base, 5th base.
3rd base, and Nicole Wall to shortstop.
First pitch swinging.
Fouls that.
Out of play down the first base line. It's been returned rather quickly.
Strike 2. Down low, Sinajini
Runner going to third on the pass ball.
is safe. Skylar Hevner. Kelsey Walker is on deck. 1-2 count for Finch. Oh, dropped strike. Gets it to first for the final out of the 5th inning. Of the top of the 5th inning. St. John's down 11.
They just need to get
The bottom.
the momentum going again. You know, again, hitting's contagious. They had a great inning last inning. They need to get at least 2 runs.
So need at least 2 runs to keep this game going. Vanna Richardson, leadoff batter for the Redskins. Bottom of the 5th inning. St. John's will need runs to keep this game going.
She's thrown a heck of a game as well. Moved her pitches in and out, up and about. Used different tempo, different speeds. She's kept St. John's for balance. They appealed to first base to see if the batter swung, and the umpire says she did. So goes from a ball to a strike.
On the 0-1 count. Swing and miss down low for Richardson for strike. Vanna fouls.
She's able to get a hold of that changeup and battle it off. Stay alive at the at-bat.
One-two count. Fouled.
And the more pitches you see, the more opportunity it is for the pitcher to make a mistake. So you just keep battling.
Second baseman gets it to Webster at first for the first out.
A great play by the second baseman. Moves over to her left, fields the ball on a good hop, and gets the easy throw to first base for the out.
One out. Sundahl on deck, inside for ball 1. Swing and miss for Pulsford. Is it to 1-1? Outside for ball 2. Up high for ball 3. Down low for swing for strike 2. Brings it to full out. One out on the 5th inning. A miss for Pulse for just a little high for strike 3 in the 2nd out. Lucy Sundahl,
We have a timeout.
top of the batting order, is due up.
You know, it's interesting. We're at, it's 17-6, bottom of the 5, no runners on. There's 2 outs, but I would venture to say that over half of these runs that have been scored in this game have been 2 outs. Probably 3/4 of the runs. 23 runs have been scored. Well over half, probably closer to 3/4 of these runs have been with 2 outs.
And
So you like St. John's chances?
also, you consider it could have gotten out of those innings, but so a lot of these runs possibly could be unearned.
It could be, but take a look at that. 2-out rallies happen for both teams. If you're a Round Valley fan, you're just wanting her to throw strikes, let her put the ball in play, and get the infielders to make a play on the ball.
Right field, over the wall for a home run.
She got all of that one, making it 17-7.
St. John still needs.
Oh!
Takes a tumble on the celebration.
Wait until you see that one on the replay.
In the cleanup spot. The run to keep it alive.
As they caught her and flipped her back, she lands on her back on the plate. So we have a coach umpire discussion over there. It's 17-7. I don't know what a lot of could complain about.
Sundahl's 4th home run of the year. About 5,000th burst of wind. St. John's as Ellington steps up to bat. Fouled for strike 1. Fouled off again over bullpen.
Hey, Kel, one of the changes that I like with the rules is, the catcher has communications equipment. They have a headphone in, so the coach can tell them the signs going on with the signs, and it speeds the game up a little bit, so it makes it a little bit more fun.
Up high for ball 1.
Keeps the game moving.
1-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Up high for ball 2.
Just missed on that one. That was a great eye.
That was an either or. Ellington swings over to left field. That drops down in the grass for a single.
One hops it. Keeping the inning alive.
Yep. Game alive is on first. Bellamy and Nelson at bat. 2 outs. First pitch from Nilsson is tipped off foul.
It came straight back. She's on that one.
I think I saw you flinch there.
No. Oh, that's true. I almost, and that, I hear those dogs barking from the screen that I let out. Oh,
Down
just
inside
missed.
for ball 1. Wins count tied at 1. High for ball 2. St. John's hoping to avoid the 10-run rule.
Yeah.
Looking strike for strike 2.
Great pitch by Round Valley on that one. I think it is. Looked like it caught a lot of corner on that one. Great call, great pitch. 1 ball, 2 strike.
2 outs. And that one's hit over towards
That's a
left
blooper.
field. Hit scoring position as
Yeah,
Casey is due up.
I tell you what, you're St. John's. You're happy right where you are right now, and who?
Courtesy runner for Nelson.
Sinigini coming up to bat. This is who you want right here, right now. Your pitcher throw her best right now too.
Fouled off for strike 2. St. John's runners took off quickly.
Another foot to the right, and that's gonna plate at least 1.
Count is 0-2. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Battling to stay in this game.
Now watch for the changeup right here.
Fouled up high and over the fence.
How's the changeup, and they able to hang?
2 still.
That was a good piece of hitting by Sinigini.
And catches the corner.
Lost by 10, but those girls battled and battled and battled. You like what happened, and the fact that they never gave up, and they did a heck of a job today. They should be proud of themselves.
Ryan Harmio pitching a full game. Well, all 5 innings. St. John's battled their way back, but unfortunately fell 17-10. He's been Cale Hancock, Paul Hancock, Legacy Team Productions, founded